Janna, do you think we're doing the right thing?
What do you mean?
You fought so hard and long for the Valley to have peace. He didn't even enjoy fighting. Here we are, raising an army to fight an enemy that just might not even come.
You're worried that he would be disappointed in you.
Yeah. I just don't want everything he sacrificed to go in vain.
Zavior, if you were to ignore what we saw in Edenia, and we got attacked, the town would be lost. Doing this is the safest option. As soon as we know we are safe, we'll go back to being a town of peace.
I hope you're right. Were you there when he first militarized the town?
He and I have been friends since we were children. We shared all of our dreams and our fears. One day he told me about how he wanted to have a force that could defend the town. So we pulled together all the spare funds the town had and decided on making a base in the hillside. With little exterior work, it was the best price of performance in defending the valley, but he needed the town's support too. It's true that Phoenix Valley never raised a weapon once in its history, but that doesn't mean we'll never face a threat in the future. We will have to stand our ground someday. It took some convincing, but he was able to gain the support he needed.
So he did the same thing I'm doing. Making an army if we are attacked.
Yes, we're protecting everything he cared for. This valley, the people, and each other.
Lord Zavior, Captain Janna. Lord Pryce requests for you two to meet with him in the library. He said that he has some urgent news.
Alright. I'll let him know we'll be on our way shortly.
My lord, Captain.
I see the recruiting process is going well.
It's going well. Most people in the guard aren't trained yet, but some of them have actually fought in the war with Janna.
That is true. Hopefully you won't be needing these men.
I only pray for the same. But I know you didn't come to the valley for some small talk. So what has brought you out here again?
Last time I was here, I was talking to Robert, and he mentioned to me that he was in the process of giving the dead an Edenian farewell. But while he was preparing, he noticed that most civilians were missing.
Now that you mention it, I don't remember seeing any civilians, just armored men.
So that proves Robert's point. I became curious after what he had told me, and I checked on the information my men might have gained from patrolling the border. There is the basic knowledge. The Vamuk soldiers are known for never leaving survivors, and capturing anyone that wasn't armed against them. Now here is something new that my men theorize. Azden, the neighboring territory next to Edenia, and who are known for the slave trade, may have allied with the Vamuk Empire.
But that's treason.
It is. I had another group of my men look over Edenia. There isn't anything to hint Azden being part of the attack.
No, I doubt there would be. What makes your men believe that they are allied?
1. Consider how easy it was for the Vamuk to attack Edenia. And 2. Vamuk and Azden are both familiar in the trade of slaves. Edenia's people could very well be in Azden. And finally, when my men got near Azden territory, they are always attacked by what seems to be bandits.
I don't understand how that leads to a high accusation such as treason. Couldn't it be possible that Azden was wiped out just like Edenia?
And what's so concerning about typical bandits?
You both would be correct on these points, except for a few factors involved. Janna, when the Vamuk entered our kingdom and attacked Edenia, they would need to get through Azden first. There wasn't any word sent out to warn us. It is possible that any scouts sent out were killed. Then there is their common interest in slaves. Why waste time fighting when you can buy slaves? And Zavior, the number of bandits within the area was greater than a typical band, and when my men captured any to question them, they always resorted to killing themselves.
They go that far to protect the information they had?
Which begs the question, what are they trying to hide? I'd like for the two of you to check into next. According to this map, you could make it to Asden in 3 days on horseback.
But why not leave this to one of your patrol teams?
My patrol teams will serve as a distraction for the bandits. You and Zavior get around them and find out what's happened in Asden.
Look, we would go, but we need to be here to train our new recruits.
How about this? I will send a general and a couple of my captains to come assist in training your men, alongside Robert.
Deal.
Janna, this isn't your decision.
You don't know even a quarter of what those men can do. I've seen them in combat. Having them train our soldiers would be invaluable. And if it's confirmed that Asden is allied with the Vamuk Empire, we need all the help we can get.
Well, if Janna thinks so highly of your men, we will take your offer.
Well, it's settled then.
It's probably best not to speak of any accusations against Asden until there is obvious confirmation.
Agreed. I'll have my men sent on their way shortly, and you guys can do whatever you have to. One more thing I'd like to add. When you get there, be careful.
Thanks for the warning, but we'll be alright.
So how'd it go?
Well, it went well. Pryce will be sending a general and a few captains to assist in training the recruits.
That's amazing news. Pryce's men are some of the strongest and most disciplined men I've ever met. Anything else?
Nothing specific. He just wants Janna and I to look into something.
That something being the Asden slave traders. He thinks that Asden was also attacked by the Vamuk, and that perhaps any surviving Adinian citizens is being held there.
The Asden? Not a popular place since they are the only territory that uses slaves within the kingdom.
Well, according to Pryce, the Vamuk Empire is using it as a waypoint.
How far is Asden from here?
3 days by horseback.
Well, if there's even a chance that my family is being there, I need to come with.
No, Robert. Janna and I are going alone. I need you to be here to lead the training.
I need to save my family.
This isn't a rescue mission. Not yet. We need to scout out and see what we're dealing with. We might be facing an army. Stay here. Train our people. And we'll do everything we can to help you get your family back. When the time is right, I promise you.
Fine. Thank you, Captain Janna. Stay safe. The both of you.
We'll be fine. Try and go easy on the recruits.
We'll be back soon. We'll split up here. I'll take the right side and you take the left.
I don't know, Janna. There's too many guards. So staying together might be better for both of us.
But if one of us gets caught, the other can still get information back to the valley.
Look, I can't leave you.
Yes, you can. You will. If we find anything to confirm that Azden is allied with the Vamuk Empire, the valley needs to know. The kingdom needs to know. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Don't get caught. And be careful.
Well, this is a list. For what, though?
John, where the hell is that list? It should be on the table. Well, it's not. Where the fuck did you put it?
I don't know. I wasn't the one who moved it.
Lady Rebecca will have our heads if we don't find that damned list.
Wasn't Jacob the last one here? Let's go ask him.
No. No. Thousands of people just killed. For what reasons? This can't be true. There must be more here.
What was that?
Let's check it out.
Oh, that stinks. What the hell? Why are there so many people? So this must be how they get into the labor pit. I better leave before my guards return.
My lady, I have received a letter from one of our spies.
Give it here. I'll read this later, but have you got me all the files?
I'm sorry, my lady. I haven't finished collecting them. I only have the laborer list.
May I remind you how little I tolerate incompetence?
You will have them by the end of the day, my lady.
See that you will. Now go, before I have you replaced.
My lady.
Huh. Very interesting.
Lady Rebecca, you're looking comfortable. Representatives of different houses. King Ethan. So they are allied.
May I introduce you to Lady Rebecca of Azden?
Welcome all to Esteen. I see we have a few new faces. I gather us all here today for one reason, and one reason only. And that is to start planning the new reconquest of the world. Before we start, though, we should introduce ourselves to our special guests.
I think that'll do, missy. Drop it. Good girl.
How did you know I was here?
We have our ways.
Where is your partner? We know you're not alone.
King Ethan.
Oh, I recognize you now. Captain Janna of Phoenix Valley.
Phoenix Valley? That place has constantly eluded us for some time.
It's an insignificant town. I thought to kill you along with your weak leader. But it seems you'll serve a different use for us. Have your men take her to a cell. After we are done with our meeting, I'll get the information we want out of her.
I don't want to continue till we know there won't be any more interruptions by pests.
Trust me, there won't be. I know how their people work, and they stick to their plan. If they are separated, they will remain that way.
Very well then. Guards!
Come on, Janna. Where are you?
Welcome back, my lord. How was the mission?
I don't wish to talk about it. I'm going to wait here till Janna returns. Please, return my horse's stables for me.
What has happened to the captain?
We met some complications. She'll be here soon.
Zavior. Zavior.
Huh? What? She returned yet?
No. What happened?
I followed the plan and came home.
You left your captain behind?
Aston has allied with the Vumuk Empire. I didn't want to leave her, but she said that word needed to get out.
Hey, we'll get them back. Now get some rest. I'll take over.
Thanks.